Hello everybody, welcome to the video. Today we're going to be having a look at Glimmer banking in Destiny 2 and why it's important to do, especially right before Witch Queen comes out. The reason I think this is important with Witch Queen specifically is because I think that Glimmer is going to be used a lot. We're going to be burning through a lot of Glimmer if any other season release or expansion release is anything to go by. And usually what people do is when they hit Glimmer cap, so at the moment I'm at Glimmer cap, they tend to either just hold on to it, not spend it, or just spend it on stuff they wouldn't usually spend it on just to get rid of it so they can start earning Glimmer again. Now, I'm here to tell you, you don't actually need to do that. You can just bank your Glimmer, save it in your vault, and just burst it out whenever you need it. Now, the method I'm going to show you, you will actually lose some Glimmer in the process. So every 7,500 you spend, you will lose 2,500, so that means every 7,500 you put in, you'll get 5,000 back. But your legendary shards, you won't lose any. So at the moment, we're at 250,000, that is Glimmer cap. Now, if we go into our collections real quick, go to equipment, go to ships, and we'll go all the way down to Season 3. And there's this ship here called Zavala's Authority, and it has a different cost to all other ships in the game. As you can see, it's 7,500 Glimmer and 5 legendary shards, and usually ships are 6,000 and 8 legendary shards. Now, the reason we go with this one is because we actually don't lose any legendary shards in the process. So if I quickly buy one, like that, and go into our inventory, and dismantle it real quick, as you can see, we just lost 2,500 Glimmer, but we still saved our legendary shards. Now you might be thinking, oh, so how is it a bank if I'm losing 2,500 every time? When you're constantly hitting Glimmer cap, especially if you're playing the game a lot and consistently, you will be gaining so much Glimmer that that 2,500 really doesn't matter in the long run, especially if you've got a lot of these ships banked up in your vault. Now there is a couple of other items in the game that this works with, so I'm going to quickly go to that. So if you go to collections, equipment, because not everybody will have that ship. Where is it? So Season 3, Zavala's Authority, not everybody will have this ship. Now, the alternative you can use if you go to Sparrows and also go to Season 3, this other side Sparrow, you can do it with this, and you can also do it with this Overdrive Sparrow as well. Both of these have exactly the same result, so it's completely up to you which one you do this method with. The way I usually go about doing this is if I am at about Glimmer cap and I want to save some Glimmer, especially if I know that I'm going to be doing some raids soon or any kind of like long-term activities, if I know that I'm going to be on for a long session or a long period of time, I will tend to quickly jump into collections, go into equipment, and go into my ships, obviously go to Season 3, and then just buy these until I can't buy anymore. So as you can see, I have run out of space. If I go to my character screen, we've got an entire inventory full of these, and what you do is you can either use Destiny Item Manager or just go to your vault and just shove all of them in. And then, once Witch Queen does come out, you'll have a lot of these ships just hanging out in your vault. I think I've got quite a few. I did recently use up a few because I ran out of Glimmer from the Dawning event. But either way, each one of these ships is 5,000 Glimmer and 5 legendary shards. So 10 of these is obviously 50k. This isn't the most game-changing tip, however, if you are constantly hitting Glimmer cap all the time, this is much better use of your Glimmer than just spending it on stuff you wouldn't usually need to spend it on at all, like just throwing it away on things all the time. Especially now that mods actually don't cost anything to change. People are going to have a lot more Glimmer than usual, I feel like. We also have no idea what the weapon crafting system is going to require. If it ends up requiring a lot of Glimmer, then this will be a lifesaver in the long run, especially if you start doing it now. So to quickly summarize, if you are max on Glimmer, you want to go to Season 3 on ships or Season 3 on Sparrows and just buy the other side or the Overdrive Sparrow or the Zavala's Authority ship as much as you can whenever you hit cap, and then you just delete them whenever you need Glimmer, and that is the tip. Okay, so if you enjoyed the video or found it useful at all, please do drop a like below, and if you want to see more of this kind of stuff in the future, make sure to subscribe as well while you're down there. Also, if you want to see something specific in the future from me, just drop a comment below with any kind of suggestions. I do read through all of my comments. But otherwise, have a wonderful day. Goodbye, Guardians.